this is Mike with Asymmetrical Preparedness. Another video in the Prepper Library series. Just some ideas, some things I found in my Prepper Library, and I just wanted to cover them for you guys so that I can help you guys, empower you guys, so you guys can learn this stuff. You can study it. You can get the things to practice it. These are all really good books to have, really good knowledge to have. So I just want you guys to think about it. I want you to show you some of them. I'll throw some links in the description below. Yes, they're Amazon affiliate links. So, full disclosure, I'll earn like maybe 3 or 4% or something like that if you guys decide you want to click on them. You can get them other sources also. Just throw the links in there. If you want to go for it, it'll make it easier. But the first book is FM 35 TAC 25.26, which is Field Manual for Map Reading and Land Navigation, Headquarters of the U.S. Army. Front, back, those are the things. So this covers a lot of different things. It talks about training strategies, talks about maps, margin information and symbols. It talks about different terrains, field sketching. It talks about elevation and relief. It talks about terrain association, direction, scale and distance, all different things. Overlays, all the different things for land navigation. It talks about the reference lines. It talks about latitude and longitude. It talks determining latitude, longitude. It talks lots of different things. Lots of good illustrations in here. So yeah, it shows a lot of good things that you can learn how to use a compass. Obviously, this is just information. This is just a baseline. So once you go through and you learn this stuff, there's also good videos out there about it. This book will teach you a lot of good things. All right, but once you read it, you can't just read. This isn't a book you just read and then sit back on the shelf. You got to read it. You got to get a compass. You got to get maps. You got to practice it. So you need to, this is more of like a reference manual. Okay, have it in your library, but learn the things, go over the things over and over and over until you're good at it. So just my first idea, and these are kind of tactically oriented. This kind of group of series. The next one is Light Infantry Tactics for Small Teams by Christopher E. Larson. And a lot of people use this manual for doing the things. Is it all comprehensive? No. Does it tell everything you need to know? No, it doesn't. But it has some good stuff in it, and it's pretty decent. It talks about, let me see what it talks about, some of the things it'll talk about. Alright, so it talks about individual competencies, talks about camouflage, hand and arm signals, leadership competencies, patrolling methods, defensive procedures, offensive operations. So those are the main categories of the book. And it has good illustrations also. It shows you how to apply camouflage. It shows hand and arm signals. Those are really good. So it shows you how to do all the things. Well, not all the things, but it shows you some good things. It has good illustrations, like I said, about all different things, movement techniques, fighting positions, terrain features of maps. It talks about, map and compass, of course. Let me see, let me flip through what else to talk about. Pre-combat inspections, communication equipment, warning orders, sit reps, all that stuff. After action reviews. It talks about a lot of different things. Yeah, depart and re-enter FFLs. Traveling methods, Overwatch, bounding Overwatch, it covers all those kind of things. Reaction to contact drills, crossing danger areas, linear danger areas, and all the things. So, tactical battle drills, defensive positions, talks about listening halts, establishing objective rally points, just a lot of different things. So it's a good manual. If you served in the military, you'll probably still get something out of it, and it'll help be a refresher. If you haven't, good training manual for your group, your mag, your team, your tribe. Like I said, it's not all comprehensive, but it has a lot of good things in it. And it'll be really good for the beginner, that's for sure. Definitely doesn't have any real advanced, high-speed, low-drag tactics. This book will not make you an operator. But it'll teach you the basics, and it's a good training manual for your group, like I said. All right, the next book, I lost the cover to it. But this is the good old SAS, the Encyclopedia of Survival. So SAS being the Special Air Service, which is the British and the Australian, New Zealand Special Air Service. So it talks about this. So yeah, it's SAS, Encyclopedia of Survival, basic equipment, medical, survival medicine, shelter, fire, water, food, navigation, travel, and rescue. You know, all the things. Talks about Arctic, desert, jungle. It also has lots of good illustrations, lots of good pictures, shows you, teaches you how to do all the things. So this is a really good one to have. It just covers so many different things. Fire, you know, different kind of edibles. Oh man, it's just really good. Hunting, all different kinds of methods to hunt with. Here we go. How to butchering larger animals. You know, how to cut up a deer. Fish, nets, fire pits, just all different kinds of things. This is just a really good reference manual to have. And this is another one you should be studying and learning about, practicing, going out camping, doing the things. So please think about this as a good addition to your prepper library. Those are some books I have in my prepper library. So you might want to think about getting them. Like I said, I'll throw the links in below. It's really good to have a really good prepper library. Sources of information that we don't have all time to learn all this stuff, practice all these things right now. But if we have a library, we at least post-event or during an event, whatever, we can learn about them. We can hand them out. We can have different people from our team, our mag, our tribe, learn about different things. We can be like, okay, you know, hey, I want to learn more about medicine. So I'm going to grab all the medical books. Somebody else will be like, well, I'm going to learn more. I need to learn more about combative type situations. So they can grab those books. And you can train each other, cross-train each other, stuff like that. But if you have the reference material, it's really good. And don't just have it digitally, because if we have an EMP, you're not going to be able to retrieve that information. Have hard covers like this. Or not hard covers, but you know what I mean. Real books. So I love you guys. I hope this empowers you guys. That's all I want to do. I want you guys to get thinking, be able to do the things yourselves. Be better people, better preppers. Please like, please subscribe, and comment below. I love you guys, and blessings to you and yours.